ice cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Modes of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts, and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed.
We get the mic on. Yeah, sorry, red flag here at
Yes.
the Southern Fried Racing Hour. We've had a lot of things happen this afternoon and dealing with life issues, praying with people, and those things come first. So sorry we're late getting on, but hey, better late than ever.
That's right.
And it's good to be here. No, not from the storms of life.
Right.
We just know some people that are going through some real tragic times, and the life of a preacher is that sometimes you are, those things are going to happen. So totally on me. I was late getting home from work, and then hearing about other people, or an update to some people who were going through some tragedy. So pray for people. I don't want to say on the air, because I don't know if it's okay to say what these folks are going through. But we prayed here before we started, and we would ask you to pray for them. God knows their name and knows the situation. Right. And that comes first, in my book always.
Yes.
And people are going through tragedy. So just remember them. And if you know somebody, throw their name in there too. Plus, we know people that are having surgery, recovering from surgery. So it's okay.
That's right.
We're still racing. We're still going.
Right.
It gave us time to fix a technical issue as well. We couldn't get Dean's camera to work, and Lord knows we got to have this clickbait Dean on camera.
Yeah.
He is the model for the racing. So we're going to talk about Dover.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about the Brickyard is coming up.
The Monster Mile. Dover.
Yeah, and I want to thank Miss Jennifer. I want to thank Dean for ordering the racing shirts. They look great. I'm telling you, they look great. And we're going to be putting some more things up related to the racing. It has become our most popular thing in merch, and appreciate that. It's a help to the podcast, and by you wearing that, it's a great looking shirt, and you're getting, you're passing along the podcast as you go out. So we appreciate that, and it's helping us to grow. And we don't grow for the sake of growth, but we want more people involved.
Right.
Appreciate it. I know, money's tight sometimes. That means a lot to me that you take some money and do that. Let me get a couple things out of the way before we get going. We have a new coffee line, as you know. Of course, we have our regular sponsors, Patriot Mobile and promo code Cornbread. We have W Energy Drinks, promo code Southern Fried. We've got Mammoth Nation. We've got Podbean. We have a new one, Payworld, which is for business, a pay site. You'll be seeing more about that, where we're affiliated with them now, and they work real well with Shopify, and it's very affordable. It helps you get your all of your financial stuff that you're doing with your store business, because this is made for business. You have to have a tax number, EIN number. If you have that, great company, Payworld. They approached us. We didn't go to them. In fact, and really most of these or all these, they've come to us. So we just feel like the Lord sends people our way. And if it'll be a help to somebody, we're all in. And our coffee lines, which is now in our Shopify store, the different blends and everything. And having that one down there, Dean, and I'll just show it. This is the house blend, and it's not even unsealed yet. Smells great. I can't wait. I'm using up another pack, but this one will be going. And shipping is included if you're in the continental United States. So whatever price you see on there, it's built in, and we're thankful for that. And we have big news that'll be coming. I am finalizing a couple things tonight. I think by the end of the week, hopefully, we can announce it. If you're not on our email list, get on it, because the Breadhead newsletter is going to announce it first. And that'll be a full day before we announce online anywhere. We've got big news coming. We're working on some stuff. It's a lot to do to get where we want to be with it, but we're getting closer. I was in communication today. They gave me a couple more things. I've got one I knew I had to do. They gave me another one to do. Then all the wheels are in motion, and this is exciting. Everything we do, I think, is exciting. I cannot wait. To share this story, and we are very, very close. So if you're not on the email list, email us at southernfriedpodcast@yahoo.com. It's free. We're not going to hound you. I've only sent one email so far. I'm fixing to send another, and you'll see some things in there you don't see anywhere else, at least to begin with. So a contest as well that we will announce probably through there and generate some things there. So put a lot of energy. Real quick before we go to racing, we had a great time in South Georgia. Miss Jen was with us, Rob, the whole gang. Hello, Taurus. Let me get him up here on screen. Hello, guys from God bless state of Tennessee, motherland of. It is. It is. Well, there's not only the JD, there's the other one there too. That's right down the road. You're in Rockwood. I've been to Rockwood.
I have to.
Interstate 40. I'm on my way to Nashville tomorrow. I have a delivery there. You be careful up there. There's a lot of hillbillies up there in Rockwood.
Yeah, they are.
It's like the further north you go, the more hillbilly you get when you go that way. I say that with all due respect. I don't want to have a visit down here in Georgia, but Rockwood, no. I know that's hillbilly. I've been there. We love you folks in Rockwood. Taurus, you be careful out there. I often am amazed at what must be your viewpoint of some of these places that you go, but you do get around. Thanks for checking in. Prayers for your journey, my friend.
Right.
Who says you can't meet great friends at the box store? I won't say the name because I don't mean it in a bad way, but Taurus is, we met in a parking lot, and he's been following us ever since, and I appreciate that. So, well, let's get going. Let's do some videos first, and then we'll progress, and we got Dean's notes and everything, and there is so much NASCAR news going on right now. We'll not be able to get to all of it. We're going to hit the highlights. There's penalties going on. There's lawsuits going on. There's people maybe going to lose their job.
Yes.
I mean, it's there's people getting penalized in the pits.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yes.
Like, what's going on with that? We said they should just open up the pits.
That's right.
They should just let it go.
That's right.
And no speed limits.
No.
They can't abide by it anyway. So, all right, let me find my videos. I'm sitting here talking, and I need to be doing. And here we go. First video. Kyle Larson.
Sports, so we'll roll on and get to Indy.
How needed was this for the 5 team? You and I talked about it yesterday. A day where you executed and you had speed and were able to drive from the back to the front.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely knew we were capable of having a clean day here at Dover. We're really confident we come here, and but that also puts more pressure on this track to get that clean day and take advantage of it. So happy to do that, and it doesn't change everything. We could go to Indy and wipe ourselves out or not be fast, but a day like today definitely helps confidence. So we'll roll on to Indy and try to kiss bricks.
basically the same position me and the 19 were. The 5 restart, I went. So I did second gear early in the restart zone. The second restart, I went first gear late in the zone. That cleared me, and so I said, I'm going to do that again. Chase was ready for that because he was the one that gave me the push that cleared me. So I played my cards my hand too many times.
You didn't know you had to do it again.
Yeah, well, and I just, he saw when I went, and he saw that it was successful, so he was like, all right, we're probably going to go in the same spot, and I did.
And I think the good Lord above has just put us in good spots. I had so many texts from friends and family last night and today just saying that they're praying for me. And so I just had this sense of ease the last couple laps, like something's going to go our way, a door's going to open, and I'm going to step through it. And that's really kind of what's happened this whole thing. And I don't know why it's happening this way, but we're on a hot streak, and hopefully we'll keep one more around here against Young Ty.
What happened with that spin?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I definitely wasn't gonna lift, and I know he wasn't gonna lift either. We were gonna race really hard, and just spun out. So Dover and spinning out, I've got a problem with that. It's a bummer. The guys did a really good job, and I'm honestly proud of the effort that this team has put into trying to improve.
One more. And there you go. A little bit of sights and sounds from Dover.
Right.
William Byron, thank you very much. I was bragging on you. And but Kyle Larson did get back up off of it a little bit.
Yes.
And there's been a shakeup, and we're going to see that in a minute. Did you enjoy the race?
I did work.
You was working, okay. Let's pull up our PowerPoint, and there we go. This guy, he is definitely in the mix.
Yes.
He has surprised me. He's really put it together. We've had Hamlin at the top. We haven't said he's not, but now that we're getting off the short tracks, we're seeing a little bit more of the drivers that have been, on the bigger tracks doing well. This is win number 4, 5?
4, I think.
4. I think it's 4. He had
4.
that run where he just kept winning, then 4. So Joe Gibbs.
You can't stop Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, Joe Gibbs is much happier than Richard Childress today.
Yes.
Richard Childress says they got jumped.
Yeah,
They got to do something.
yeah, they do.
They can't run with the big boys. Imagine that. Dale Earnhardt. Can you imagine
I
how
know it.
mad Dale would be
Oh man.
Dale would take over the team and do something.
Yeah, he would.
All right, there's that schedule. Dover, we've got one more on this list, which is the Brickyard. We'll come back to that in a minute. Then we'll reset the schedule. 2 p.m. Sunday, the 27th, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's a big one.
Oh yeah, the
And,
Brickyard.
I'm sure there's probably something in Dean's notes about the Brickyard.
Oh yes.
So we'll look at that. There's those shirts again. Yeah, get you some of that. They look great. Thank you, Miss Jen and Dean and others who have bought those. I've got to get mine, and love it.
What are you waiting on?
I know. What am I waiting on? I got the QR code. I've got everything. I'm going to have to do it. I just, every time I think about it, I'm not around a computer. When I'm around a computer, I don't think about it. So definitely, I have ordered out of the store. I just haven't ordered the racing.
Put a string on your finger.
But string on my face. Then I would forget what the string was for.
I do that.
I'm supposed to remember something. What am I supposed to remember? I have to put calendar invites in. All right. And I got that backwards. I don't know what I did there. But here's the change in the order, Dean. Chase
Oh yes.
is now sitting on top. We said those points were those points were really close.
Yeah.
They're still close.
Yeah.
But Chase Elliott's now sitting at the top.
Right.
Byron, bad finish, 16 points back, still close, still right there. Chevrolet's owning the top three. Larson held serve. So you've got Chase moving up, Byron moving down, Hamlin moving up, leading the Toyotas. Reddick, not a great finish. Bell holds serve. And then Blaney, Briscoe, Bowman, a Bowman sighting, he moves up.
Yeah.
Busher in the top 10, Logano just outside, Ross Chastain. Hey, there's a Bubba Wallace sighting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bubba Wallace has he's had some bad weeks. Is there hope for Bubba Wallace yet?
No.
Priest, Kyle Busch, top 15. Gibbs, McDowell, Dinger, Cindric. There he is. And then I don't know what I do to this thing. There we go. I flipped it too much. Eric Jones. And then I left off the last four. And if we look down that list, there is SVG, number 26. And Hosever, 25. Not a good day for them.
No.
Barry, 22. Not good for those. Todd Dillon.
No.
I think it was Haley that had, wasn't it Justin Haley that had the speed problem on pit?
Yes.
3 times or something
Yeah,
like that.
yes.
3 times for speeding.
Right.
And then there was 7 infractions in all, I think, on pit road alone.
Oh
where
yeah.
Too fast coming in, too fast going out, and one of them for
Uncontrolled tire.
uncontrolled tire. I remember reading it. I was like, what in the world is going on? So we see that. And then I threw up the challenge. That's hard to see. But Dean, we're down to it's getting down there.
Yeah, it's Ty Dillon and Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gillen, Ty Gibbs. It's the battle of the ties.
Yeah.
I don't know why I haven't seen that graph. I would have put it up before. I haven't seen that. But that shows you how they all did get in this challenge.
I think I gotta go for Ty Dillon to win it.
Yeah, I think I would too. And there's $1 million here, folks.
Yes.
$1 million to the driver for this. And the Brickyard will decide it.
Yes.
And is it just best finish now?
Yes.
So whoever finishes, that could be some dirty stuff going
That's
on
right.
there.
That's right. Whoever comes in first, whoever comes in the best finish will get the $1 million.
I wonder if there might be a little bit of team helping here,
I don't
blocking
know.
and shielding and stuff. Well, we'll see, folks.
Guys, you know, Redmond's racing.
Reckon's racing too.
That's right.
So there you go on that. So, and I don't know what I did with those. Somehow I had a lapse of reason. My first page is missing. So we'll get you that rundown on all the, the finish for all those guys in the Dover. But hey, Hamlin wins. And,
right.
there's a shakeup. And Chase is saying, it's mine.
That's right.
It's mine.
And Chase came in, I think, 6th
Yeah. So,
and he led most of that race.
you know, he was always, well, except for a couple of times early this season, Chase had become very consistent.
Right.
He just lacked that win. He finally got that in Atlanta, and now he's climbed to the top,
Right.
which is not easy to do
That's right.
because you've had Hamlin, who's been doing very
Yes.
well. Byron has been at the top, or right
Bale.
there in that Bale and Bale and Reddick has been bouncing around up there
Right.
some. So you've had and Larson, and so
Oh,
you've
yeah.
had all these drivers that have been really close in the points. At one time, I thought Larson was going to run away with it. Then I thought Byron was. Then I thought Hamlin was.
Yes.
And now we got Chase, who's jumped up there, and we've got only a few races left until the playoff.
5 more.
5 more, with the last one being Daytona.
Right.
And so there's I don't remember all the tracks. We've got the Brickyard, we got Daytona,
We got
Iowa. I was one of them. I remember that.
Watkins Glen,
Watkins Glen.
Kansas.
I like the Kansas race. I do like Kansas. Is this the second trip there? Or have they been there yet to Kansas?
No, this is the first one.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I think it's the first one.
I do like the Kansas race. I'm not against Watkins Glen or none of them. It's okay. We've kind of got past some of these, these tracks,
Right.
and, kind of weird stuff going on, Chicago and all that. And now we're going to get back into some bigger tracks.
Oh, next year they won't be going back to Chicago.
They're not
No, they ain't.
good.
San Diego's got it. San
In
Diego.
town?
Yes. On the streets of San Diego.
Well, I'd rather race through San Diego than I would Chicago. I can tell you that. My goodness. Just put them out on a big old racetrack and take the restrictors off and say go
Yes,
for it. Let's see who
yes.
can come in first.
Yes.
That's my view of it.
Mine too.
But anyway, it was it's been a great season.
Oh, it has.
The crowds have been good. There's sponsors
Exciting.
coming on board. Let's talk before we go to Dean's notes. Let's talk a little bit about there's just a lot of controversy right
Yes,
now.
they are.
This lawsuit, which is to be heard here soon,
Right.
about the charters,
Right.
about
Open racing.
do you have the charter teams have a guaranteed? They're guaranteed to get in.
Yes.
In other words,
Yes.
these teams, as NASCAR sees it, they didn't want the charter. They wanted to sue, so they said, well, they don't have a charter.
Right.
So people are saying, well, they can't get in if the courts want to protect them. But NASCAR did something interesting this week. They made a change in the rule book right in the middle of the season.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know how I feel about that, them making the rules up as they go. But what I understand is out of this, it will help them not miss a race.
Right.
So they're trying to look like, hey, we're good guys. We don't want you to miss races.
Right. Right.
Which many
I saw
think is
that.
making that lawsuit look a little less like you're not damaged now.
Right.
So I don't know who's going to win this thing. I would suspect that the France family's got a pretty strong feeling they're going to win this thing. But there's jobs on the line.
Yes.
There's race teams on the
Yes.
line. There's a lot of
Yes.
money on the line.
Yes.
Michael Jordan's on the line.
Yeah. Bubba's on the line.
Bubba's on the line.
Tyler Reddick.
Tyler Reddick. These are, well, not Bubba, but Tyler Reddick's a really good driver.
Yeah.
And he can become a free agent. And
Yes.
this all could happen the next 3 weeks.
I had heard that Tyler Reddick might be leaving 2311 this month
So
between now and Sunday.
there are some races that don't have as many spots as other races
Right.
due to the size of the track. I
Right.
believe I'm right on that.
You're right.
So in those races, that's where it became critical. When the bigger races, it's not so much. So they had to get it on time.
Right.
But they made a change of the rule book.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know that I've ever seen that. Maybe they have, but
They
I don't
never-
know that I've seen
They've
them do
never
that
done that before.
in the middle of the season.
They've never done it before.
Most sports vote on all their changes in the offseason.
Yes, they do.
So very strange. Very, very strange.
But NASCAR can do it.
They got that power, that France family.
Yes.
Let me ask a question. Is this, and I may be totally off on this because my reference point to this is IndyCar. And there was, this breaking away in IndyCar away from that power that they had in Indy. And they
Right.
started the rival IndyCar league. Is this them trying to break the France family, or is this
Yes, they are.
they're just trying to break that monopoly
They're-
that they have on the sport?
They're trying to.
That's when you take on the emperor. All I'll say, if you take on the emperor, you better win,
You better.
because if you don't, it's not going to be pretty.
Right.
And like I said, this is starting to gain a lot of attention.
Yes, it is.
And I don't know what's going to happen, but it'll be up to a judge. I wonder if we won't see. I mean, I think they're both dug in pretty hard. I don't think there'll be a settlement before.
I don't either.
I think they'll go trial.
Yes.
The France family believes they're going to win this thing.
I do too.
And it seems like they will. If they were to lose, what would that mean?
Oh God.
Chaos?
Chaos, yes.
Because then everybody
everybody would own.
Would the charter system go away?
Yes.
They would basically
it would go
own
away.
a piece of NASCAR?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody would own some of NASCAR.
Wow.
NASCAR is a family-owned company by the French family. But if they should lose this case, it would hurt NASCAR.
Yeah, there's a lot riding on it. I think that probably they'll win.
I do too.
I just feel like it's hard to take on the whole thing. But then again, the back of my mind, I'm thinking, remember when the first players sued the NCAA to get to be able to get money and about the the professional status and all that, that they always wanted to claim you couldn't stay in college and all that. Who would ever thought free agency in baseball is another one that comes up. Those players that fought for free agency, remember that? You were stuck with that was a big deal, which escalated the prices and cost as well. But those sports are not NASCAR. NASCAR has always had a strong hold on everything that's NASCAR.
Yes.
And my question is why? The last question I'll ask before we go to Dean's notes: why these teams? Why did they fight it when everybody else just said sure? Why was it? Hamlin's involved, right?
They didn't want to sign a charter deal, so they wanted to pick this charter deal as I can't think of the right word.
But why these two? Why these guys? What was different about them when all these other race teams just said, no, we're not going to do that? Why them? Is there a reason that we know? Just they didn't like it? They felt like they were controlled by the charter system, or
they didn't want to be controlled by it?
Because it's just odd to me why you have these teams. It's just strange.
Because I gotta say this: Michael Jordan is a minority owner in NASCAR. That's why he's wanting to cause this.
To open up the sport more.
Yes.
Feeling like he can that makes sense.
To make it sound like he can control NASCAR.
So
control who comes in and who goes out.
So it's this is interesting. It's a big deal.
Yes.
A very big deal. And it could have huge ramifications on the sport. So stay tuned, folks, and we'll talk about it.
If they lose his case, like you say, Bubba would be out of a job. Tyler Reddick would be out of a job. Riley Herbst would be out of a job with 2311.
And do these owners even have teams then? Would they lose?
They lose everything.
Wow. That's crazy.
And Front Row would be out of a job. Front Row Motorsports.
So there's a lot when you think of a race team, it's not just the owner and the drivers. You've got pit crew, you've got R&D, you've got the garage, you've got the truck haulers. I mean,
you got people working in the shop behind.
Yeah, I don't know how many people work for some of these bigger ones. Is it safe to say there's probably at least 100 people involved?
I know Hendricks has got 300 people working.
Wow.
At the shop. That's all 3 shifts.
Think about that. That's 300 jobs. And where they're situated, the tax that this company is bringing in to that area.
Yes.
I mean, they're an employer, and they're buying goods and services. So it's a big deal.
It is.
We haven't covered it a whole lot because honestly, I just didn't think it was going to. I figured it'd settle this thing.
I do too.
It's turning a little uglier as each week goes by, and when that judge refused to put an injunction. That meant that this last race, or was it 2 races, they've had to get in on time.
I think it was the last 2 races.
So these drivers got in, but there were races coming up where that might have been a problem. Because I think right now it was that they were slotted according to that, but they have enough spaces for them to fit. But when they get into one where it contracts a little bit,
they may not.
Those drivers, and that's a lot of money on the line. Your sponsors are going to be ticked off if that car's in the hauler going to the next race.
That's right.
because they couldn't make it in on speed.
But they asked for it. They asked for it.
They asked for it. You're absolutely right. So I just think that's very interesting. Well, red flag just means you get grounded there, Chip
Right.
Bait. I mean, it's in NASCAR terms. I mean, there's bad weather.
Yes.
There's something wrong with the track. It damaged. Lightings went down.
A pile up.
A pile up bad when they got to clean up. So we had different incidents that were going on
Yes.
around the track. So we got red flag
Right.
for just a few minutes. So
You can't touch a car under the red flag.
yeah, you can't touch the car. Well, we cheated a little bit because I fixed the camera. So I guess we might be in trouble with
You get penalized for it.
with NASCAR.
You get black flag for it.
Yeah, I get a black flag in the race. I can't go forward. All right, folks, it's time for Dean's notes, and we appreciate him always being prepared. I always learn something from the notes, and appreciate him and his passion. This guy, I understand, is like a minority owner in NASCAR with all that he has bought.
Right.
I mean, he is the merch king for NASCAR. Shirts, hats, all kinds of memorabilia.
Right.
So he has kept NASCAR afloat through the hard seasons. When fans turned away, Dean says, "I'll not turn away."
No, I won't.
He's a fan.
Right.
And he's on top of the clouds. His driver's now in the number one position.
Yes. Yes.
All right, folks, Dean's notes. I'm going to be quiet.
No, you're fine. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me fast forward here. I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
Red flag. Dover was built in 1969.
Okay.
Concrete 1 mile track. Caution speed 45 miles. 45 miles per hour. Come on 4:30 CW. Last Saturday, 200 miles, 200 laps. Taylor Gray got the pole for Saturday. Taylor Gray won stage 1. Connor Zittich won stage 2. Connor Zittich won the race under rain shortened race
I
Saturday.
like that guy.
I do too.
He's going to be he's a hot property.
But he's 18 years old too.
18 years old, folks. This is one of your next big race car drivers, I believe. He
Yes.
just has all the. He's got he races for Dale Jr. Right?
Yes, yes. He don't race a full schedule with Dale. It's a
Okay. Will he come up? You think next year? I
Yes.
mean to interrupt, but he'll be up probably
yes,
next year.
yes.
Who with who? Who is he? Is he sort of assigned to somebody
He'll be racing for Junior next year.
in the
Xfinity Series.
Xfinity Series? I mean, in the Cup Series,
Yeah.
will he get that far?
Yes,
Or will he still stay
He'll still stay Xfinity. Right now.
Xfinity? Okay. A good driver, folks.
Oh,
Real
he is
good driver.
good driver. Now I might be wrong. I think this is his first 4 year with Xfinity.
Okay.
Because that's right. Because he got hurt a couple of months ago in the race.
He's a fireball.
So this is his first year with the Xfinity. Okay, Sunday Auto Trader Echo Park 400 TNT 2 p.m. 400 miles 400 laps. Chase Elliott got the pole for Sunday. His first pole for 2025. Chase Elliott got his first stage win for the year.
Okay.
Christopher Bell won stage 2. Denny Hamlin won the race Sunday. 58 career wins for Denny Hamlin.
Which makes him 6th or 7th.
Yes.
Because I
think it's his 7th.
it sounds 7 because what Pearson or somebody had 50 something.
Yes.
And of course we think of Richard and we think of
Right.
Gordon and we think of Dale, obviously, and somebody I'm forgetting, and he would slot right in there. That's impressive though.
It is.
Because that gap has been so much. Jimmy
Yes.
Johnson
Jimmy Johnson yes.
is the other one I'm thinking of. Pretty amazing.
It is.
What he's been able to accomplish. I've never been a Hamlin fan. I'm not against him.
I'm
He's just not a guy that I've rooted for. But my hat goes off to him. I
Mine
tip my
too.
hat to him. This guy is killing it, man.
Denny can drive a car. He can.
He can drive a car. And with all that they've got going on, because he is all wrapped up in this lawsuit.
Yes.
And they asked him about that. And I read one article where he talked about how I give 100% on the track.
Yeah,
He is obviously going everything I need to do to, and he won.
he did.
So I can't argue with that. So if somebody says it's a distraction, not for him.
Not for him.
When he's in the car, he's racing,
Yes.
and he's doing dang well. So I mean, I got to give the guy a lot of credit.
They say that if one of his drivers gets in his way, he'll wreck him. He said Tyler Reddick, Bubba, or Riley Herbst to get in his way, he'll just wreck him. It just go around him.
Well, with Bubba, I don't care. I'm sorry. I just don't. That guy just gets on my nerves, man. He's a crier.
You was on the Bubba train for a while. What happened?
Well, I was trying to give the guy some credit, but then he turns around and he's running that mouth again. I just don't like him.
You was on the Bubba train for so long.
I know. I said he's going to win a race, and he had finally matured. He had turned the corner. I'm off the train, man. I jumped off the train. I did a flop and roll down the side of the hill after I jumped off that train. And then I think Bubba backed up and run over me, because, he wrecks a lot,
Yeah.
but he did finish 13th. So
He can't finish the race. Well,
every time I root for that guy, he bombs out, But, I try to be fair, I just haven't I rooted for him early on, to be honest with you.
did.
I rooted.
you did.
Well, even back a couple years ago, I was rooting for the guy, and I just didn't like, some things that, I don't know, he's just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And he's not a great, he's wrecked people.
He has.
Not because it's he's masterful, it's because he makes a lot of mistakes. But if he wins, I'll tip my hat to him. I'm not mean that way. I just don't care for the guy. So, well, we're moving on. We're moving on to the Brickyard. What a legendary racetrack.
Oh, yeah.
They first went there in
NASCAR went there in, I want to say, 96.
It's around that time.
Jeff Gordon won it.
And I remember that Jeff Gordon, and of course he grew up in the shadows of this racetrack, and that was a huge thing. There was a lot of controversy back then. Was this a good thing for NASCAR to do? It's been very successful. That place holds, am I right on this? It's like 200,000 people or something.
Yes.
So it will be packed. This will have a great turnout. It's a big money maker, the Brickyard. And go ahead.
NASCAR first went there in 94.
94. So,
Jeff Gordon won it.
So it's been a bit, but it's been successful, and it's one that the drivers really mark on their calendar,
Right.
because for several reasons. And it is the return for Kyle Larson, where he wrecked,
God.
and where his season has went downhill ever since.
Yes, it has.
Although he did well this week, he sort of rotted himself a little bit.
Right.
I predicted that Byron and Larson will continue to move up. Byron wrecked. We saw that in the video. So we go to the Brickyard, big racetrack, a lot of speed. So I got to think that these guys that have, really, these guys, it's not going to be a Richard Childress driver.
No.
Because they can't get speed.
They can't.
It's going to be speed. And of course it'll be tight, but I'm thinking that, Hamlin obviously is as hot as he is. He's got to be in the mix somewhere up in that top 5. I would not rule him out winning this race, but I'm not predicting him to win this race. But Hamlin would be up there. And of course, Chase would be up there. Byron, Larson, probably a Bell or Reddick. And I think a couple of folks that we haven't been thus far may show out this coming week, because this race tends to produce something like that.
Yes.
With different kind of drivers, and it'll be a big wreck.
Right. Oh yeah.
There'll be a big wreck in this race. It's getting down to crunch time. The teams that need a win.
There'll be fights.
There's a possibility of that. It's gonna be pretty cool. I like this race. So, Dean, what do you like in this race? What do you look at? Well, first of all, as we sit right now, we ask this every few weeks. I know who you're probably going to say, but if you're picking your champion right now, who is it?
I'm going to lean toward Chase right now.
I can't fault that. He has been consistent. He's not finishing very low, and now he's got the win. If he's not winning, he's in the top 5 usually. That's a great pick. Hamlin has to be considered.
Yes.
I still say Byron and Larson are going to be in that mix toward the end, and somebody's going to move up and challenge but not make it. I suspect out of those 4 drivers is your champion, whether it's Chase or Hamlin or Larson or Byron.
What about Joey? Joey hadn't even showed.
It's just not his year, and
I mean, he's a champion.
he is a champion, but they have not been able to consistently put the top of racing together to. He's not really showed up like a champion, to be honest. And I know they're frustrated by it. He's had some good races, but he's also had some bad miscues.
Yes.
And I just don't see. I don't see him getting in
I
this
don't
mix. He'll make it. He will make it difficult for somebody.
Yes.
He will be a spoiler for somebody.
I don't see him make it out of the first round in the playoffs.
I don't either. It's just not there. It's just not happening. He does not have the consistency with that team.
No, he don't.
And they've self-inflicted some problems for themselves with penalties and stuff too. So they have to answer for that. It'll be a new champion this year. It's not going to be Joy. And that's nothing against him. It's just, I mean, you got to be consistent.
Right.
You can't have those mess ups, especially as we get down to the playoffs. You just can't have that. So I can't fault the Chase pick at all.
Right.
I mean, I'm still going to say, of course, Sunday kill. Every time I make a prediction, massive wreck.
Right.
But I've said Byron. I'll stick with that. I think Larson is going to be in that top 3 as well. And as I move into who's going to win this race, call it Redemption Sunday.
Okay.
I think Larson's going to win this race.
I wouldn't put it past him.
And the reason is one, he seems to put his problems behind him, and he's got something to prove here.
Yes.
It's not going to be easy, but I'm predicting Larson to win this race. This is where his season kind of went off. He's big on these big moments.
Yes.
I know it didn't translate in the 600, but this guy has got that kind of ability. Don't ever count this guy out.
No.
They've got the power, and I mean, really, the Hendrick team outside of one will be fighting for the win in this race. It very easily could be any of them. I'm going to go Larson. I am going to slot Hamlin in second. He deserves, Chase second, and Hamlin, and I'll put Byron as a 4th. A dark horse for this race is really hard to pick, but I'm going to go on a limb and say somebody that has shown a lot of speed, but has also shown some immaturity, but really rises for big moments too. I'm going to put Hocevar. I'm going to put Hocevar as my dark horse to win this Brickyard race. Dean, what you got?
I got to pick Chase to win it. Larson to come in second. Bowman third.
Wow.
Denny Hamlin fourth.
Wow. Bowman and Hamlin.
Dark horse. Ty Dillon.
Wow, that's different. I didn't expect that out of you outside of Chase. Say that again. Chase.
Larson.
Good pick. I think we're all agreed that Larson's doing well.
Bowman.
This one shocks me. Bowman.
Denny,
not surprised, but the fact you have Bowman in front of it.
and Ty Dillon.
And Todd Dillon as the
Dark horse.
because of the $1 million.
Yes. Hey.
He's fighting for $1 million, baby. I mean, I get it. Okay. And if you think that was shocking, look at this. Bowman first from Ken. Second, Kyle Larson. I think we all pretty much had Kyle right there in that 2 or 3 spot. Chase Elliott, dark horse, Blaney.
Oh, God.
And Blaney's
Blaney's good.
he's due. He's not he's not. I mean, therefore, at one moment, this guy was everybody was talking about him because he
Right.
was just flying through the pack.
He did.
Lots of speed, but he has faded some. I like the pick though.
I do too.
I really do. Blaney's got
Hendricks,
a ton of
on the
talent.
way.
But Bowman first, wow, that's stepping out. You pull this one in. You pull Bowman in on this one. I'm buying you something out of the store, man. Wow, that's stepping out right there.
He is stepping out.
Not the Bowman's good. He's
Oh,
with
yeah.
a great team. I
He
mean,
is.
I'm not. It's not like it's Bubba or Herbst or somebody like
right,
that.
right.
He definitely has the car.
He does. He does. And
So
clean.
it's
He's got
not
it
out of the realm. This is not a stretch,
No.
but I just don't see how you get around Larson and Chase. Do they take this guy out? You know, like,
Oh, wow. I'm not gonna. I can't fight that.
that's an amazing pick. We've been really riding together
We have.
a lot for about 3 weeks now on our picks, and some of it is the same. But wow, we've seen this race is going to mix it all up.
Yes, but that right there just blew my mind. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either. I looked down at that. I went, "Whoa!" Hey, but he's pulled it before, and like I said, Bowman. If we could say that anybody's due and who needs a win,
Oh yeah, yes.
he needs a win. He's in danger of losing his job.
Yeah, he is.
So he's racing with fire on his head because he's got a lot riding here. The pressure's on.
Right.
That'd be pretty impressive to pull that win and come home and say, "I'm here and I'm going to be counted.
Yeah.
I'm staying." That would be big. To win this race would really redeem him a lot, cover a multitude of sins. I'll say
Yes,
that.
it would.
Not that he's done horrible, but it's hard to get the spotlight when the guys that you're on the
Exactly.
same team are finishing ahead of you, and you finish 5th or 6th, but these guys are dominating.
He picked Ryan Blaney as a dark horse. What's happened to Ross Chastain? He has not come out of this.
This guy faded off the scene. He fooled me. I really thought that with that speed he showed and the power he had,
Yeah.
but he has faded off the scene. He can throw watermelons all he wants.
Right.
Dude hasn't gotten it done.
He slipped on the watermelon. He slipped on it.
Somebody put watermelon in his tailpipe or something, But it ain't working. I mean, Chastain, where are you, Ross Chastain?
Yeah.
I mean,
Put him on the milk carton.
what about some of these young drivers? You think of a Zane Smith.
Yeah.
You think of Eric Jones.
Yes. Hocevar.
And Hocevar himself, and there's a couple more I could think about putting in there. What are they? Are they risers? Do you think in the future, or they're just not?
I think Hocevar's a riser.
And I think he's going to get put on a really good team.
God, yes.
He's a hot property. He's got attitude, but there's a lot of people get mad at him. But that means he's going to get a lot of attention too. People that are your sponsors like that kind of thing.
Yes.
But there's a lot of good racers that are young and trying to make their way. But you got some talent on the way. Not a ton, but in the next couple of years, Zilich. What's the other guy that's in Xfinity that's been racing so well? Allgaier.
Allgaier.
He could be another possibility to come up. If
Yes.
somebody falters, Allgaier, who's really dominated
He is.
in that series, he could be a guy that could come up and take somebody's job.
Look at the truck series. Corey Heim, he's coming up.
Corey Heim is coming up. Yes, every week we tend to talk about these two guys. So those guys that are on the bubble are Riley Herbst.
Yes.
Somebody like that, they better watch out because it's not good to be racing around at the bottom. Jimmy Johnson raced in this race. I didn't realize that at first.
Did he?
He was way at the bottom. It was not, his career is, he's obviously just racing a few races,
Right.
but he was way towards the bottom. But this race is going to determine a lot. I think the points will still be close as they come out of it. But what can't happen for any of these guys is to have a wreck out early.
Oh.
That would be devastating as tight as these are
Yes.
and as little time is left. Who among the top is hanging around but doesn't have a win? Because we know that Byron has wins,
Yes.
Hamlin has wins, Larson has wins.
Bowman's up there.
Bowman is up there, and he doesn't have a win.
Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs does not have a win.
Uh,
Kyle Busch does not have a win.
No.
Keselowski does not have a win.
No, he hadn't.
And they've been moving up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything, but could these guys be a spoiler for somebody?
Yeah, they'll be a spoiler.
Late in the season, spoil it for somebody getting in, and then, in the playoffs.
Right.
I would, and there, by the way, on that note, when Childress was, he got on the radio. And
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. I heard it.
What was it he said? He
said, we don't have the cars. We
don't have the cars. And he mentioned Kyle Busch by name and apologized and said, but, we're glad he's here. He's excited to be here. He's already signed for next year. But he has been showing of late that it's obvious they don't have the power to get up in front.
They don't.
And so maybe we've been a little hard on Kyle, be honest. When the owner says, we just don't have it.
Right.
We don't have it. Our cars are junk right now. And he's frustrated because he sees they're racing hard. But it's bad when your horse you see can't gain ground.
But he got in trouble with NASCAR for saying that. NASCAR didn't want him to say that.
Well, they got that control, what do you say?
Okay, I got a note here from the yesteryear.
All right, let's do it.
Red Byron. I know you heard of him.
Yes.
He was born Robert Noah Byron, November 11th. No, let me try it again. Let me find it. I don't have his birth date down here. I'll get that next week. He was a manager of NASCAR team of a Grand Prix. After racing, 1951, he worked with Briggs Cunningham, American Motorsports car Grand Prix. 1949, strictly stock champion. 1948, NASCAR modified champion. 1949, Daytona Beach road course champion. Winning the Arrowgo race on the road course of Daytona. 1949, strictly stock wins leader. Cup Series, best finish 1949, first. First race 1949, race number 1, Charlotte. Last race 1951, Southern 500, Darlington. First race 1949, Daytona Road Beach. Last win 1949, Martinsville. Awards 1996, National Motorsports Hall of Fame. 1998, America's NASCAR's 50 Greatest Drivers. 2018, NASCAR Hall of Fame. 2023, NASCAR's 75 Greatest Driver.
Wow.
1941, raced in AAA Indy Series. Sports car midgets, first victory 1941. 1945, worked with Red Bowitt, was successful. 1946, won the Hankinston Memorial on February 24, 1946 at Seminole Speedway, beating Roy Hall and Bay of France. January 20th, 1946, second inaugural race at Sellis Grove Speedway. The race was part of the AAA Big Car Championship. The winner was Bill Holland. That was the notes for Ray Byron.
Amazing. Thank you for bringing back the history to us. Amazing. And we look back at these, the early days of racing and these legends and, what they did. And I didn't get this put in here, so I wanted to pull it up and see if I can get this, if it'll show. So bear with me just a sec. I think we can. And I think that's going to show, I hope. Yes. Let's share this. Tell us about this one, Dean?
That was Chase's car that he won Atlanta in. His little Legends car.
Okay. And then let me pull that back, and then I'll try to do one more that you sent me. And this is a cool picture. I love this one. I think this is the one. I think yes.
Daytona.
Let me see if I can share a screen on this. And sorry, somebody was popping up something there. Share screen, and okay, let me do that again. Let's see if we can show this one. Here we go. And that is Daytona Beach.
Yes.
Check that out. 1955, 102-mile race
Yes.
in that.
Yes.
Bill Tutton leads 22 Jim, and his number was 185.
Yes.
They got these wild numbers. 185, Bill Tutton leads number 22 Jim Llewellyn. 117, Joe Osteen. 24, Bob Waddell. Number 1, Bob Myers, and number 19, Jim Bennett. Speedy Thompson, what a name. Won in a 40 Ford.
Yes.
Check out that old picture.
Yes.
That's cool.
That is cool.
And look how close the people are
Yeah,
to the racetrack. They,
but that's in
Things
the
have-
beach.
yeah, things have definitely changed.
Yes.
That's
But-
cool.
It's like we've always said. If it weren't for these legends, the sport wouldn't be here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We appreciate you taking the time to get those up and bring them to us. We appreciate what you're doing. Let me pull that back down. And, as we come towards the end of the show, any final comments? What are you looking for this week? You think any surprises or anything at the Brickyard, or any
I think there'll be some upsets.
some upsets?
Yes.
I don't know what the weather's looking like this early. It's hot, and that's going to play a factor.
Yes.
It's hot all over the country. We know that. It seems like no matter where you're at, it's brutally hot. But we got
Yes.
storms here last night, and I mean,
It
some
did.
massive storms. I'm
Yes.
sure you heard that.
I did.
It was rocking me here in the studio. But folks, thanks for watching the Southern Fried Race Hour. That's FP Racing Hour with Dean and Dave and Ken. He's in the house.
Yeah.
He just don't like going
Yes.
on camera. But
Yes.
he's a part of the crew.
Right.
so.
Yes. Yes. He's a shocker. I'm going to say that.
and we're having a lot of fun with it. We
Right.
appreciate all the folks that have been coming in. Our numbers have been really good for the show. If you're a NASCAR fan, send us a note.
Yeah. Yes.
Send us a note. Let us know your driver and give us your thoughts. Hey, we're fans,
Right. Yeah.
and we're just trying to enjoy the season. And we're here for the long run. We're going to have the racing show will be on all season.
Right.
And hello there. We appreciate you coming in and saying hey. Thanks for the comment. We are fixing to go off air, and then our sports show will be coming up soon. We'll put that together, and we'll talk sports. We got to. Hey, it's the camps are opening up for the NFL.
Yeah, it is.
The college teams are getting ready. It's hard for me to think about as hot as it's been, but football season is almost here.
Oh, Tuesday. No. Saturday, the Braves are going to play at Bristol.
Saturday. That'll be interesting. I'm interested. I watched a video on that, how they're going to position all that,
Yes.
where home plate's going to be, and all that. That's a big deal. They've had concerts there.
Yeah,
they
they
played
have.
college football games there. Of course, they had racing there. Now a baseball game.
Yes.
Pretty interesting. That's a big deal for the Braves. I just wish they were playing better.
Yeah, Braves will play the Reds at Bristol.
And the Reds had nothing to write home about either.
But
so.
they got the field ready for it. It was already ready, and it's ready to go.
That's cool. We'll tune in each week. We either come on Tuesday or Thursday, depending on Dean's work schedule.
Right.
And so we just bounce it back and forth. We try to announce those ahead of time as we can. And thanks for your support. Thanks for your input.
Yeah, thank you,
You
folks.
guys are awesome.
Thank you, Ken.
Dean. Thank you, Ken. We always fist bump on the way
Yes,
out. The virtual
yes.
over there to Ken. Appreciate y'all. I know y'all have had some stuff going on in your
Right,
life, and
yes.
it's made it challenging to get everything in. Appreciate your dedication to it, and I mean that.
I love it. I love doing it.
I do too, and y'all have made it a lot of fun. And I'm learning every week. I'm
I am
telling you,
too.
I got away from the sport a little bit. I was a little frustrated with some things about it, and there's still some things there. This France deal, I don't know about if I like that or not, but I tell you, I'm really excited about these young drivers.
I am too.
And I think that's the key. I'll say this before we go. If you can't identify with a driver, if you can't get somebody that you really want to root for, it's kind of hard to be a fan.
It is.
It's fun to have a driver that you really want to
Right.
root for. And I don't know why. I just couldn't find somebody that I really wanted to root for. All the ones that I knew retired or were
Right.
honestly dead. It's sad to say. And I didn't pay attention just here and there. I kept up with the sport, but not intently, heavily. And I said, man, I want to get back in, and we'll see how it goes. And it's been a blast. And I couldn't imagine not doing it now.
I thought you were going to pick Bubba to win the whole thing. I
No,
thought you were going to do that.
No, not Bubba. I thought he'd get a race, you know. It's not going to happen.
No, it ain't.
He's done.
Stick a fork in him.
Stick a fork in him. He's done. All right, folks. We'll see you next
See
time.
you later.
This is
Bye, folks.
This
Thank
is
you.
your racing show. Appreciate you. We'll go out with some music. We'll see you next time.
Lots of loud boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Dave and Dean roar each week, spin the wheels, engines speak. Tracks of fire, dust and smoke. Southern skies, the throttles choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold. Twisted metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried racing breed. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried racing breed. Yeah!